So Karl Lagerfeld, we're here at Chanel, and behind us is Coco Chanel herself. Tell us about this image that you have in your studio.
This painting is our energy battery in a way. I bought it something like 20 years ago, one evening in the FIAC. It's by a German painter called Pafke. People don't know him that much here, but he's quite well known. And he had three paintings on, that season in the FIAC. Madame Pompidou with the Queen of England, Maurice Chevalier and Coco Chanel. All the three sold the same evening of the opening, and I put it in the studio, and I don't even borrow it to Chanel or for anybody else because the room is dead if you don't have this tough smile and the big black eyes. I think it's the kind of permanent presence what is important for the house.
Is the permanent presence of Coco Chanel important to your collections? I always feel that, there's a waltz towards Coco, and sometimes you turn your back on her.
Yes, that's what the French call hesitation waltz. Huh? But I think that is very important in a way because it makes Chanel Chanel. After all, it's called Chanel. But Chanel was not the same Chanel all her life. There is a young Chanel, the rebel Chanel. There is a lady who told people what elegant and what is not elegant. So for me, there is not only one Coco. I play with all the Cocos. So I can go near, I can go off, I can respect, I can make a joke, I can do everything. As long as it's Chanel, I play with it,
And what is your inspiration this season? Does it come from Coco herself or from something else that inspired you?
It's a mix, because you will see the set is a huge Chanel jacket, huge, over 20 meter high, like some monumental minimalist art. That is the base, the idea of the house, this what people think she did all her life. And out of that comes something. Many people don't even know that Chanel did it. She did things with ruffle, she did rounder sleeves, rounder lines, all kind of things. In the same time, it is inspired by a stunning book about shells. Those shells, you see them in life, they are 3 centimeters big, they look like nothing, they look like a children's teeth. But the refinement of the detailing, what nature did there is unbelievable.
I know you won't want to think about this because you never like to look back.
No.
But once Valentino retires this season, you are going to be the last link to the real haute couture. You're the last person trained in couture who
But
really
I don't feel
understands
that
it.
way. Huh? And normally when people ask me, when I want to retire, I say, after you, huh? What I normally say to people. Huh? And what I like very much, I have the best of relationship of the new designers who are between 30 and 45. This is even quite stunning, even better than the older ones. Huh? I think the fashion mood very pleasant for the moment, and I think Nicolas should do Balenciaga Couture, Albert should do Couture Lanvin, because I like the idea that there are, like in the past, more exciting houses with exciting designers to do it.
When it comes to your collection, what do you think are the real key pieces? If you had to pull out 6 pieces, what would be the first one you grabbed?
This is a perfect question to be asked after, because as long as it's not on the runway, you have a vision what can be completely altered when you showed it. What I like may not show the way I think it should be perceived. That's a very strange thing in fashion. I cannot have a final opinion as long as it's not over.
So what is true luxury? You say it's couture. Why? Because it's made for you? Because of the work?
Because it's not to impress people, it's also that you know what you are wearing, took hundreds and hundreds of hours to make, that is more or less unique. It's quite another world suddenly. It's very, very different than even from what it was 10 years ago. It's very, very different.
But you're very up to speed with technology. Chanel on its website has things very up to date. You have your own iPod. Do you feel very much that you're part of this cyberspace world?
Yes, in a way, because it's our world of today. And what I like, and I'm in the fashion business, I have to like the world of today. I cannot say elegance is dead. No, it has another face. If you think it was better before, then you stop. I don't think so. I think it's different, exciting, worse and better in the same time, but it's up to me to adapt myself to the changes and not to be there and criticize changes. We have to find our space in the world of today and to be happy in there. And I don't have to make an effort because, as I told you, I'm such an opportunist that for me it's okay.
Your space, my space, very much up with the modern world. Karl Lagerfeld, thank you for talking to the International Herald Tribune.
It's always nice to talk to you, Susie.